Okay, so part three of how we're going to help little Johnny decide if he's a girl or not, or something like that. Which comes to mind because this is what some parents are facing. See, I personally can't even. I really can't imagine because I just let my kids be what they were, and they weren't confused at all. Probably because I wasn't confused, neither was their mother. But
Right.
if you have little Johnny coming home to you from school and saying something like, "Mommy, am I a boy or a girl?" Then you may be faced with some of this, which again, that just makes my head explode. I can't even imagine, but I realize it's happening, and so we're trying to address that. So the last video, I think we might have made clear that there's only two in it for all two or three. There ain't but two genders.
Right.
Okay, you got your
God made them male and female.
yeah, your XX, your YY, whatever it is, and that's what you get. You don't really get a whole lot else except for that really weird, strange, super rare hermaphrodite where you have like a birth defect scenario type of thing where there are some confusion, really gender confusion in the chromosomes. But that's so rare, we shouldn't even go there. So we are needing, though, to decide if a person has male, when they're little, genitalia, so a little boy, and then you got a little girl, it's a little girl. Where do we go from there then? Where do we go from there?
We let them be what they are. You said if they come home from school, well, if they came home from school and said that to me, I'd say, that's the end of that school.
That's your last day of school right there, buddy.
I would figure out how to homeschool or find a private school that would not go there because that's ridiculous. They're pushing an agenda. The confusion comes from people pushing an agenda, not from a real confusion in biology.
Yeah, I never felt any confusion. They even say that it's natural at some time in the preteens or teens for kids to have some inquiry, question, curiosity about gender stuff. And I want to go on record as saying right here, hey, I never had that problem. I wouldn't. I not a day in my life did I sit there and go, oh, maybe I'm a girl. Maybe I like guys, like guys, like I'm attracted sexually to a guy. That never happened. I'm just, in case you're wondering, that ain't never happened up in this place.
No.
And so I'm getting an amen over here.
Yeah.
The bad cop wasn't ever feeling that way either.
Nope.
So I think that might have come from some kind of weird Freudian psychological mumbo jumbo that never was there. The whole penis envy thing. I never met a healthy girl that really was thinking, I'm coming up short because I don't have what the boys have got. Because naturally they seem to understand they got something that the boys don't have. Okay? Duh. So I think to start with, we've got to understand that when God made male and female, he made that two separate things, and they're so distinctly and thoroughly made, which is one of the lies that's coming across, is that, well, we're just barely any different, so we can kind of choose. A girl...
That's not what the DNA says.
No, a girl is a girl all the way to the bone and beyond, and a boy is a boy all the way to the bone and beyond, all the way down to literally the DNA. So you can, it's not like, oh, I chose to be a boy, so these girls, they cut their hair off, and I'm like, so that makes you a boy now? How retarded are you? And how, what little do you understand of anything at all scientific or biological that you would think because you cut your hair off and maybe dress like a boy that somehow that makes you boyish? I mean, to me, this makes you an unattractive girl, but other than that, you're still very much very much a girl, and vice versa. When the guys all start, putting on girly clothes and stuff like that, and wanting to go in the girls' restroom, that doesn't impress me at all. I'm not thinking, oh, no, now they're a girl. Gee, what stupid me. No, I'm saying that is a boy who, for some weird demonic level of confusion, doesn't want to be a boy.